Hello, this is going to be a general collective energy reading. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. I'm Lacey. Right off the back, I can see that there's someone who caused a lot of disharmony in like a family, a business, or something due to their need for control. Also, they were kind of stingy with the money. They could have tried to either get more money than what their service was worth, that, or they withheld money. And if this is like, this could be your parents, even they wanted you to earn money maybe at a younger age. They're starting to realize what effect that could have had on you, making everything so money and work oriented rather than making things about family. That, or someone could have tried to pretend like this was all a family, this was like everything was together, but then once you got comfortable, they kind of switched up on you and they made things about them trying to gain control over you and their finance, and it has a lot to do with finances. So they could have tried to gain control over you and your finances. Someone here is feeling in despair also because they feel like they lost their light, their inspiration. If you turned your back on someone recently, I'm seeing this person just isn't going to be successful. You could have turned your back on them because they were disloyal. This could be, there's two energies coming through here. This could be a disloyal friend that kind of ganged up against you just because you had haters. This person could have befriended your haters and now they're realizing like how many people are jealous of you. Or, you know, I don't know. This person just wanted to go along with the crowd. There's also a lover here that could have mistreated you, and you could be someone who's creative. They purposely kind of wanted you to lose your creativity. They wanted you in the slumps so it can make them feel good about them not pushing forward with what they wanted to do in life. What else here? Yeah, see, because we can see here and if you're feeling like you had lack any motivation or creativity, you might find more motivation now that Mercury is leaving retrograde. Venus just left retrograde, so you might be getting more goal oriented. You might be feeling more ambitious soon. That, and because right underneath the disloyal, we got loyal, ambitious, planner, financial opportunities, manifestation. So that's going to be turned around and you're going to get a lot of financial opportunities so long as you keep forward. Of course, drink water, break or whatever, but you have a lot coming in for you. There's someone who also tried to abandon you, thinking that you were going to miss them. You no longer miss them. You know, they could have walked away from you, or you could have walked away from them. They were hoping that you would end up in some sort of drinking, smoking, escapism all the time. You ended up moving on in healthier ways, and you could be looking better than you did before. This person, though, however, might be engaging in unhealthy behavior to cope with the things they did and said to you. They love you. I don't want to call this love. They miss you more than they thought they would, you know? And they just, life doesn't feel the same without you, because we got the sun in reverse here. There's someone who is sorrow. They're pessimistic. Some of these people could also be having thoughts of not being in this world anymore if they have that, or they could have used that as a way to try to manipulate you, to make you feel bad for leaving them. I'm gonna pull some more energy here. Yeah, there's someone here who, the one with the control issues, they wanted to make it seem like you were taking shortcuts. This is someone that pride themselves on how hard everything is. They might even over exaggerate about how hard they had it just to make it seem like you weren't doing anything. Everything was comparison to them. And I'm seeing this person might be getting annoyed at their own behavior, or other people are getting annoyed at their own behavior. And just also the way they treated you. There could have been a couple people who also turned against you due to what this person said about you. They got off on being able to get people to turn against you. Now these people feel ashamed, that especially if it was in, I could feel some people even crying, especially if it was in like any sort of harsh time period. Like you could have been going through pregnancy. You could have also had a loss of a loved one. You could have had a loss of a vehicle. Some type of loss was at play here, and you might have needed the support more than anything. But instead of giving you support, they gave you criticism, and that was not okay. A lot of people are starting to realize why you don't rely on other people, and why you just don't want to mess with anyone, and why you took the routes that you took in life. Not just you, they might be looking overall at the other people like you. If you have more calm-spirited people in your family or your work situations, or a particular type of person that ghosted everyone or just doesn't want to deal with the drama, they'd rather be on their own. They're starting to think about what's been going through these people's mind of why they cut everyone off. Some people really thought that they could win a situation through being overly opinionated and argumentative. They thought that if they just kept going and arguing and just putting you down and getting other people involved, that they can control you and they would get you to change, or even things that weren't your fault. They thought for some reason that would motivate you to not experience human things in life. It's just a real heavy, sad energy here. This person could have even at some point thought one day, the collective would thank me for being, they could have thought that they were showing you tough love, but there's no such thing as tough love. You needed real tenderness, real guidance. It might have been good in some sense. It might have been good in helping you to be strong and realize, that a lot of people just don't care unless it benefits them, or a lot of people just aren't as spiritually and emotionally as aware as you are, so that could have helped you out on that front, but it did nothing to help out the relationship. This person could have been very hot and cold with you. It's just like you could have had a lot of people, because I'm getting a tension headache. These people could have even made you go through things like tension headaches, hair loss. You probably went through a lot and had to turn your back to take care of yourself. If you still are going through those things with these people, I'm sure Spirit will find a way. Talk to the divine. I hate being one of those people. I shouldn't say hate, but one of those people who say, oh, pray about it. But I talk to the divine, God, whatever, and it helps. He really comes through for me. So as long as you drop to your knees in sincerity, I feel like he might come through for certain people, and not just that. Not all talk. I'd be prepared to walk to see. And you're also finding direction, confidence. You got a lot of foresight, and there are people here gaining a lot of foresight on what you've been through and the way you were treated. Some people want to come forward, for this person and apologize, or at least try to heal things that may have went a certain way. But I don't know if you're ready for that at this time period. But that's all I have for this pile. Thank you for watching. I'll put my links in the description box below. I love you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. I'm mostly on TikTok and YouTube. Didn't grow my Twitter and Instagram just yet, but I'll get to it. a like, a comment.